YouTube? What's good? It's your boy DSK147 back with another vid. So today I would like to talk about the OG Jordans in my sneaker collection. Alright? Before we get started, the kicks of the day is the Cool Gray Jordan 11. Whoa, Cool Gray Jordan 11s. I mean the Cool Gray Jordan 4s. The reason why I have the Cool Gray Jordan 4s, because everybody's going crazy about the Jordan Cool Gray 11s that we're not going to get this year. Fingers crossed if we do, but we might not get it this year. I think that next year should be the year of the Cool Grays, even with the Cool Grays 4 last year. So we should get the Cool Gray 11 next year, the Cool Gray 3s that we are getting, and please bring back the Cool Gray 9s, one of my favorite 9s. People want but the Wolf Gray 5s. I'm not a big fan of those, but I had the Green Bean 5s, which is like the gray and the green 5s. I had those back in high school, and they should bring back those gray pink 5s for the women exclusive as well too. Those are the nice 5s. Any Cool Gray colors I'm missing? People like those Cool Gray 8s. Not a fan of those. Let me see. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's all the Cool Gray colorways they had. I could be wrong. If I am wrong, if there's more Cool Gray colorways, comment down below and let me know. All right. Kick things off with the Jordan Bred ones. As you see, this shoe has been worn. One of my favorite Jordan ones in my collection. The Breds. Guys, it's really dirty. I had to clean these things up. So the Bred ones is one of my favorite Jordan ones in my collection. Reason why? Because that color blocking is so good, and then my shoes is kind of beat. So the more beat they are, the more character the shoe have as well. When it comes to Bred ones. Background story of this Jordan Bred ones, the DMP 2009 Bred ones was my first Bred ones I ever owned. So I ended up doing a dunk trade for those. Kind of regret it. Then I had the 2013 pair, and then I had 4 pairs of 2016 pairs. I had an extra pair for stuff to keep, but I ended up selling all those pairs, even the 2013 pair included. Which I should have kept. Should have been a beater, and I cut these fresh. But everyone kept talking about the tumbled leather of these ones and everything. Good leather. But yeah, the Jordan Bred ones, yes. And the resale price is crazy high now. I remember when these first came out, resale was going for like 250, 300, 350. Wasn't too high. I mean, that is high, but wasn't too high. Now the resale's like 900 and everything. But yeah, the Jordan Bred ones. Okay, my second Jordan in my collection of an OG colorway is the Royals, one of my favorite. As you can see, I've been wearing these as well. I haven't shown them that much TLC like that, but I wore them a lot. And this is my right shoe, so whoever's a driver knows they drive the right foot. So right here on the hill, it's like, yeah, when I pivot my feet back and forth when I drive. So I have to really get my car washed and clean my mats on the bottom as well too, so the bottom of my foot won't, the heel of my foot won't get as dirty as much. Do bring Crepitet with me as well too. But the Royals, let's get to the backstory of the Royals. My first pair of Royals had to be the 2001 pair. So I got the 2001 pair for a good price. The thing about the 2001 pair, a bit different to the 2001 pair, they definitely don't have, I think it's more like a mid, and then the swoosh is more suede. For 2001, it wasn't all that comfortable. It was like I was walking on the floor. Then I had the 2013 pair. The 2013 pair was my favorite pair of the Royals. I like they use like a thing of mesh instead of a neon on the tongue for the Royals. It was a little bit more comfortable as well too. The color blocking, I think it was a little bit darker, if I'm not mistaken. But this right here is the 2017 pair, which is much more royal and everything. I pretty much got this pair for free. So a few pairs of Royals, and I have my pair for free. So being a reseller is not that bad if you look at it as if you're getting your shoes for free. So yeah, these Royals is like one of my favorite Jordan ones. Will be my second favorite ones. But yeah, Royals. That's my second Jordan. OG Jordan in my collection. Let's move on to the next one. And the next one we have here is the Air Jordan Shadow 1s. So a little backstory of my Shadow 1s. I I got these off of Foot Locker. I won them early. I won them early. Did I get a pair early? I did get one pair early too. From a guy who kind of backdoored to me. And I was like, whoa. It was at a Jimmy Jazz, I think. Yeah, Jimmy Jazz was doing shitty stuff. And that's the only time I got it early. But he sold it to me for retail, which is crazy. I'm like, what the hell? They have retail. So yeah, I ended up selling that pair. Cut this pair. Shadow ones. This is actually my second version. I had a 2013 pair of the Shadow ones. To the 2009 pair. I actually like the 2009 pair too. Even though I had a Jumpman, but the tumble leather was pretty nice. The 2009 pair, and I believe that the 2009 pair not only did it have Nike Air on it, it definitely had old gray Wings logo on it as well too. But yeah, I haven't worn these shoes in a while, but it is dirty. Do need to clean them. But yeah, my shoes definitely crease on the back with the Jordan ones. But yeah, Shadow ones in my collection. I'm glad I have it and kept it in my collection. But yeah, let's move to the next shoe. Okay, moving along is the Air Jordan White Cement 3s. Another shoe that I've been wearing. Ooh, had to clean these. I haven't had to sit down and clean my shoes since the beginning of quarantine. So yeah, I gotta clean these shoes. So this is the 88 Cement 3s. Let's get into the Jordan 2s real quick. I had a pair of Jordan 2s. I had the Countdown Packet 2s, and the white and red ones, the bread 2s, 2004 pair, the 2010 pair of 2s, and the chrome 2s. Didn't have that much 2s in my collection. I believe I had the white and silver low top 2s. But yeah, I do want some 2s back in my collection. I am a fan of some 2s, but not all the 2s. But yeah, anyways, White Cement 3s. So as you see, the shoes have been worn a lot. This is a 2013 pair, guys. The 88. We'll start spinning real quick because they didn't have the Nike in the bottom. They only have the Jordan print on the bottom. So my background story about this shoe here. I think my first pair of White Cement 3s I had, MySpace days. I got a pair of a guy. It was 1994 release of White Cement 3s. Had a Nike Air in the back. Then I ended up trading those for some pink snakeskin 11s. All right, this is the 2001 pink snakeskin 11. So people, if you know back then, then you know. Then my second pair was the 2003 pair of White Cement 3s. I forgot what I did for the trade to get those. Then I ended up getting the 2011 pair. Then I had a 2013 pair, which is not this pair right here. I had a 2013 pair from SneakerCon a few years ago, and I sold it at a SneakerCon 2016. And then now I'm back in the sneaker game, and I got this from my boy. He blessed me for a really good price. I think it was $250 or $200 he sold to these for me for. Of the 88 Cement 3s. And for a brand new pair, these shoes is going for like $800-900 too, I think. And for used, it's going for like $500. So yeah, so the White Cement 3s, Nike Air on the back. Definitely got to do a cleaning session with all my shoes. Probably do it today. I got a lot of time. Today or tomorrow. I do have Crep Protect over here somewhere. The camera's moving around, kind of moving around looking for it. But yeah, I do have my Crep Protect to clean these shoes. So yeah, the White Cement 3. Let's get on to the next shoe. And there, here we go. We have the Air Jordan Black Cement 3s. 2018 pair, Nike Air in the back. Man, I wear these shoes a lot. These are one of my favorite 3s. These and the White Cements are my favorite ones. Backstory on the Black Cement 3s. We go back when I was in high school. My very first pair of these shoes was a 2008 Countdown Pack. So the 2008 CDP 3s was my favorite 3s. They came with the Air Jordan 20. So if you go to some places that was selling them separately, I believe I paid $200 for my Black Cement 3s, and they were selling the whole pack for $250. The 20s for like $50, but I did not want the 20s. Not a big fan of the 20s with the strap on top around your ankles. Wasn't a big fan of those. And it was an all black shoe. I could have got it for my gym class, but I was like, nah. But the black cement 3s. And then the second pair of black cement 3s I ever had was the 2011 pair. I had like 3 pairs of the 2011 pair of black cement 3s. And then last year, as you guys know, I caught this pair, the 2018 pair, for what, $200? But 218 after tats. So yeah, it's good to have this shoe back in my collection. My favorite 3s of the black cement version have to be the countdown pad, not only because it's my first pair, but that shoe is so comfortable. Like, oh man, I really miss those shoes. Even though it had a Jumpman in the back, but look very similar to this pair, because in the 2011 pair it was more glossy and everything. It was too much gloss. And yeah, got some paint chipping down there, I think. But yeah, too much gloss. I won't mind doubling up on another pair of black cement 3s. I will definitely go on StockX, give me another pair of black cement 3s. A beat up pair and a clean pair. Like, it's just like the bread ones. Like, the more you beat up, the better it looks. Give it more character, alright? So let's get to the next pair of Jordan 3 I have in my collection that's OG. And you guys gonna be like, sheesh, what'd you do to these shoes? Let's get to it. It is the Air Jordan True Blue 3s. So as you guys can see, I beat the hell out of these shoes. The reason why, every sneakerhead knows this. You gotta have a beater in your collection. And my beater ended up being the True Blue 3s. These shoes are not that comfortable for some reason. These are not that comfortable. But I could restore these shoes, I really can. And I'm thinking about restoring these, or I'm thinking about buying me another pair of True Blue 3s, like a fresh pair of True Blue 3s. But yeah, these 3s are not that comfortable just because it does, I think around the back, it's like kind of a little hard right here. Probably because I kind of push the cushion down, put my shoes in, my feet in my shoes. So I kind of like just throw my feet in there and everything. But yeah, but these True Blue 3s, I really like True Blue 3s. Backstory behind these True Blue 3s, well, True Blue 3s in general in my collections I ever had. Let me see. My first pair was the 2011 pair, which had a blue on the tongue. And I remember getting those at a Foot Locker. I remember I wanted to do the 2009 pair, but the 2009 pair was yours exclusive only. And then I had another pair, 2011 pair. And then now I have these 2015, I believe, True Blue 3s. No, 2016, yeah, 2016 True Blue 3s. Yeah, Nike on the back, beat up. I always bring this with me on vacation because I never know when it's gonna rain or whatever. So these are my, like I said, these are my beaters. These are the only beater shoes I have in my collection. But yep, True Blue 3s. Let's get to the next shoe. Next shoe, I was just wearing this shoe yesterday. It's the Air Jordan Bread 4s. Oh man, I love this shoe. This is a really good shoe right here. At first, getting this as that pair, the 2019 pair, it was a little stiff at first, and then the more I wore it, the more comfortable I got. Just gotta break it in and everything. So the Bread 4s, oh man, going along with the Bread 4s. I remember I wanted these back in high school, the countdown pack. I was gonna get them, but this dude that had them, his was fake. So I'm like, ooh, nah, I'm good. This is how I could tell it's fake. So his insoles, right? I wasn't like the best of knowing legit checking, but back then with the countdown pack sneakers, I know about the countdown pack. Every insoles of the countdown pack have the 1985 to 2008, and it's like a red insole, and his insole didn't have that. So I was like, yo, these are fake, so I'm good. Next pair I had was the 2012 pair, Black Friday release. And just like the Black Cement 3s, they were all like Black Friday release as well too. So so my Bread 4s was a Black Friday release. I hate the 2012 version of the Bread 4s because the 2012 pair, the paint chipped off so easy. So the 2012 pair was like very, very cheap with the paint on the midsole. But yeah, the Bread 4s. So that's in my collection. That's an OG shoe. The next shoe in my collection is one of my favorite shoes in my collection. Alright, let's get to it. Bam. The white cement 4s. These, oh man, so beautiful. Yeah, this way. These are my favorite shoe in my collection, the white cement 4s. Oh man, this shoe right here is the Jordan 4 is like the year I was born. So I'm 30 years old. I was born in '89. So this right here is like the year I was born. The cement 4s is like, man, well, these shoes actually came out before I was born. I was born like in November. My birthday's like dumb late in '89. I'm damn near 1990. But yeah. Whew. My first time seeing these shoes has to be Do the Right Thing. Oh man. And then seeing people in high school in the 1999 version, you know, I don't know how they were still intact. And so this shoe is just so special to me. Like, I always see this shoe on my Jordan card and everything. I'm like, oh my god, they gotta bring these back. They gotta bring these back. They brought it back in 2012. The gray was much more like darker and everything. And I really wanted those white cement 4s, the 2012 pair. Had them. Oh my god, this leather right here is better than the 2012 one. The 2012 pair was stiff. Didn't like them as much. But hey, I was hyped. I like our pair of white cement 4s, and they came out in 2016. Oh my god, I was out there, got my pair, so hyped. As you guys know, I'm in and out the game. So I left the game, the sneaker game, went to SneakerCon, saw my 2016 pair. Oh, I got them back. StockX. Whew, paid $350 for this pair. Now the pair's going for a damn near $500. So I'm glad that I got them. I got these shoes back in my collection. I didn't wear this pair yet. I'm gonna wear them soon. I'm probably gonna wear these for my birthday. I'm still gonna bring these out for my birthday. But yeah, the white cement 4s. My favorite shoe in the collection, guys. Oh man. So let's get to the next shoe. And this shoe will be an Air Jordan 5. Alright. Oh, before I get to the Air Jordan 5, the 4s is like one of the shoes that kind of started off my collection as a kid. I had I used to have military blue 4s and fire red 4s, but the Mars Blackman version. But the very first 4 that put me back in the collection, like back in 2006, I think, was the, yeah, it was 2006, was the Pearl Money 4s. The Pearl Money 4s, and came out on the side with the Black Cat 4s. Didn't get the Black Cat 4s, I'll tell you that story another day, but definitely the Pearl Money 4s. So the 4s is definitely so special in my collection, because 4s was like one of the shoes to start off my sneakerhead journey. Alright, let's get to the next shoe. We have here is the Fire Red 5. Now you guys already know this is the 2020 version of the Fire Red 5 with the silver tongue. I never owned a pair of the black tongue of the Fire Red 5. Always been a silver tongue, and I feel like the silver tongue is better. Now with this shoe, this shoe goes back as far as the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Back in the 1990, right? I was like a few years old before when this shoe came out, turning 1. And the Fire Red 5s, man. The Fire Red 5s are something special to me just because I remember the Countdown pack. I went hard for the CDP pack. So the CDP pack, it's red hair, it's not white hair. I don't have a shoe anymore to show you guys. I ended up trading those for I forgot what. Well, I think I sold them. And as you guys know, it was a Jumpman and it was 23. I'm not too sure was a leather stiff or not. I remember I got that with the Air Jordan 18. I was weird back then. I liked the 18. I still kind of like the 18s, but I look back at that colorway. I'm like, the black and red ones, maybe the black and blue ones look a lot better for the Jordan 18s. But yeah, I was so hyped that I got those, the Jordan, the pack. And then I got the 2013 pair. The leather was so stiff. Oh man, I don't know why I went hard for those. Well, yeah, I know why. I kind of like Fire Red 5s, but the leather was stiff, not as a comfortable shoe as this one is. But yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, we got the Air Jordan Fire Red 5s. It's the OG shoe in my collection. This is not my old collection video. This is OG shoes I have in my collection. I just want to show you guys, all right? Let's get to the next one. All right, you guys already know what it's gonna be. The Air Jordan Metallic 5s in my collection. Ooh, that 3M is popping over here with the whole flash. Yeah, popping more than another one because the other one I have that tag, so turn with the tongue. But yeah, the Metallic 5. Oh my God, the story I have with this shoe right here. All right, so you guys know my first pair of 5s was for my birthday. I was mentioning it earlier, the green bean, the gray and the green ones. Those are my first pair of Jordan 5s I ever had in my collection. I was gonna get the stuffed blue, but I ended up getting the green ones, the gray and green ones. And I remember I had this Tupac shirt that goes with it, really dope. So my story behind this shoe right here is that I like my sneakers. Sneakers tell stories and everything. My story behind this shoe right here was I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, so they sold out when they first came out, and then you know one of my friends wearing it. I'm like, these shoes are just too hard. I went to a reselling store. I paid $175 for the shoe because the shoe came out as $130. So I paid $175 for the shoe. Oh man, I remember wearing them all the time. I got the 2011 pair. The 2011 pair wasn't like the 2007 pair because, oh, I'm lying, the 2006. So the 2006 pair was my first pair I had. Then I got the 2011 pair when it came back out. And the 2011 pair was like, you know, the blue bottom. This was blue bottom too, but like now, you know, through the years. And it was, the suede was much more darker than this one and much more darker than the 2006 pair. And the 2006 pair and the 2011 pair had a 23 on the side. And then this pair right here, I remember I won at Foot Locker as well too. I got the call, pick it up, Nike in the back. I was so hyped. Ended up selling at Sneaker Con. And then got these joints back at for my boy. My boy sold it to me for $130. He only won them once, and then as you can see, I've been wearing them a lot. So you know, Air Jordan Metallic 5, one of my favorite 5 out of all the Jordan 5s. I also had the great 5s. One of my great 5s is I sold those things. I was thinking about getting a new one, but without the shoelaces, and I was like, I'm not trying to find no one to pay to, you know, put the shoelace for me. But yeah, the Metallic 5s. Let's get to the next shoe.